Alright, I gotta start my stream. Yeah. I want. Yeah, I just started my stream, so a lot of people didn't get that on my point of view for the first start. But all you guys need to really know is that there's a bracket. Normie, your points leader, Banjo, RD, they've been killer this season. This bracket though, Hendrik, we talked about this on, if I'm not mistaken, on Wednesday. We had our picks. Was it NXT? Did we get our NXT picks? I don't think we did. But this bracket, all right. So I don't think I wrote that down. I didn't write that down because we did it off air. But first matchup, we're all going with RD. I think that generally is the consistency there. Yeah, we forgot to do picks for Premiere, sadly. And I didn't have time to write anything down. So RD was unanimous. We all think he's gonna beat Go Dogs, but if we have a surprise tonight, based off of fuel or whatnot, that could be. I don't think RD will be upset, but you never know. The 44, and is that 4 car? So if I'm not mistaken, who's in the 44 this season? Fatality is canceled. Okay, he got eliminated based off of actions detrimental last week, so he's out. The 11 car of Cobra versus the 22. So that is Cobra versus Rocky Top. I got Cobra winning that. I think Met said Rocky Top. Did he say Rocky Top? I forget. I got Cobra winning that one. The 40 of Normie versus Tata. This one, in my opinion, Hendrik, is probably the most interesting matchup. What do you think?
There we go. I will say I agree with that. I think both of these guys have potential to be a race winner each and every week, and I think depending on who wins this matchup will definitely dictate one part of this bracket. I think whoever wins this bracket will, in fact, potentially be the one to likely eliminate R4D. Could be wrong on that, but that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, I believe you can eliminate R4D. You got a pretty good chance of winning that bracket. On to our right side. The 34, who's also been Banjo, has been very strong this season. He has a bye week, if I'm not mistaken. No, he doesn't have a bye week. It's the 9 car. That is the London. He's from. Fuck. I forget. God, it's William something, right? I don't have my roster.
Lewis.
Why do. Lewis. Lewis has been one of the consistent guys. He's been actually on the uptick as of late. I am sorry, it's been, I don't know what I'm doing. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, and I don't have my roster updated in my chat. But yeah, Lewis and
Go
Banjo,
on
I
ahead and
think Banjo's got.
hop on in. And one thing I just want to note real quick: we have 35 people in the
Can you
qualifying
invite me real
lobby.
quick? My invite didn't work. It was invalid. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think in terms of speed, Lewis has speed. I just think Banjo's been on a roll lately. Oh yeah, we got some new people here. INF, he's gonna be fun to watch. He's a premier guy. I've raced with him before. He's really good on road courses. That's gonna be someone that you're gonna be watching tomorrow, Hendrik, for potentially surprising everyone because he's got good speed there.
Yeah, I put him down as my dark horse pick for a reason. I've seen him
Yep.
in other leagues, including RHRL, which I did stream yesterday. But yes, I do. I think INF will do very well tomorrow night. With that being said, as we load into the lobby and as we watch qualifying, we'll actually go over everybody that's in the field right now. So we will wait for that.
Yeah. I think I said, let me check my picks on Wednesday because I know what I said in the podcast. Let me get my picks. So Wednesday, I said Tampex, the guy who won this race last season. I think he gets it done again because if we get this based off a fuel saver, I think these premier guys are going to be a factor though. Because
Mm-hmm.
Spartan actually won this race, I think 2 seasons ago, when he ran the doubleheader. It was really fast here, and that's something to watch out. It's a longer race, it's a 50%er, but if he makes it in, look for him to have some speed on that 77 machine.
All
Exo
right.
Austin, he's decent here. Tata, he has some good speed. Trip, another guy to look out for. He always runs well. He always runs well in his select NXT starts. Tata, someone he did get suspended at a race, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if he can get a win or two and get back-to-back wins, he could be someone that is one of your championship favorites. He made the Final Four last season, and as they're stacking up behind one another, stopping for the pace car of Mets.
Yeah, I'll actually continue on with the intros. Kevin Yu, RHRL driver, going over to ODRL NXT, making his debut tonight in the 7.
I was told
Melodramatic
to watch him.
made
I
his
was told to watch
debut
him.
at Daytona, did very good. Now Melodramatic going into tonight, driving the 27. Impact in the 8,
Impact.
former premier full-time driver going to NXT. I think he will be one that will be fun to watch as the regular season
This
gets closer
this
to a
next
conclusion.
this next guy is
Haythar's,
gonna be. Ah, damn it! I wanted
motherfucker, you did
that.
like half the grid already.
I didn't. I didn't. Come on, man. This is someone I
Haythar's,
want to talk about.
you know what?
He's
Yeah,
gonna be someone to
go.
watch.
There you go.
He's gonna be someone to watch tonight. I know he's not. He's quick in the Premier Series, but I feel like if he gets on this race, he could potentially win tonight. I've seen him in other series. He runs pretty well. Leppy, I know him. He's one of my
He's doing
teammates
it
on my
again.
team. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I did it yesterday when I was alone. I like doing it. Okay, I like doing
No,
driver
eat
intros. It's
dick.
fun.
So here's the outsider in the 2. Outsider, one of those just outside the cut line, 18th in points.
Pun intended.
Yeah, 7 points behind Max Snipes. So outsider will definitely be one to keep an eye on for tonight. Pure Splash, he lagged out, so he'll start in the back for tonight. Pure Splash. Although he has points already, I believe someone subbed for him. So this will be the first time we'll actually see Splash on the track. Steel Carrot. Carrot's been telling me to make a poll about him in my Discord server. He thinks he will do really good tonight. Carrot, by the way, has a bye week due to fatality suspension. Lewis in the 9, as Brant talked about earlier before we went to intros. Lewis is here tonight in the 9. He's got a tough task. He'll be taking on Banjo for this first round of the bracket. Metfan in the 78, our only owner right now for ODRL. Duprime in the 45. Duprime has turned it up lately this season. He is 7th in points. Very good above the cut line. He's got a good matchup with Leppy today. That'll be one of the best matchups overall. Go Dogs in the 14,
I got a
which,
Bowman
by
pick
the
with him.
way,
He
I
wrecked
actually
me in
want to...
practice.
I want to reveal the results really quickly for the poll from
Do
my
it.
side. 14 votes right now. We have a tie between him finishing somewhere between 16th and 20th, and then 21st and 25th. So, Go Dogs has to try and
The
prove
confidence
everyone
is
wrong.
low.
There's
The
also an
confidence in
option
him
that
is
says
very
worse
low.
than 25th. That will be funny if that actually happens.
Here's the thing. There's going to be lag outs, Hendrick. That's why I couldn't choose that. I know he's going to finish bad, but he always tends to, for some reason, finish around 10th through 20th in these lobbies. Just because we have a few lag outs. He gets lucky with the cautions, and then he just somehow just lucks his way into a top 15. Somebody who doesn't have his luck, that doesn't have the luck like Go Dogs, is Cowboy Tech, who has shown speed in the past. It's just been unlucky all season long, but he told me earlier this isn't one of his favorite tracks, but he knows the strategy going into this race. We talked about it in the VC, so hopefully he can work that out as we go along throughout tonight.
Big Sean in the 12, 24th in the standings, still in the hunt. currently right now. He does have one top 10 so far and one stage win so far this season. Tampax in the 62. Tampax is
He was
facing
my pick.
Master Killer for the first round tonight. Tampax, very good start to the season. Won't be shocked if he wins here again. He did do that last season. Georgia Dog,
Some
easy first round bye. He won't have to worry about Harris. He's out tonight due to the 2022 cars. He doesn't have him. So Georgia Dog really gets the race to try and get his second win of the season. Rocky Top in the 22. Rocky Top tonight, looking at the bracket, he does take on Cobra. But Rocky Top is one of those right above the cut line right now. He is 6 points above. Racing Dream, Brent, I'll actually let you talk about him.
Yay, get to do one. Alright, Racing Dream is someone that, I'm not just saying this because I drive the 20 myself. You guys might call that bias, but I think Dream's going to be fast tonight. I think last season he had speed, just made a few mistakes at the end, and it costed him. So he needs to get back on track, and I think this is the week he can do it. I'm going to do a few more. Trevi, I've known him for a little bit. He's solid. I don't know if he'll have the speed to maybe win tonight, but he's looking for a top 10 like last season, as he did it on tire and strategy. That will be fun to see if it happens again. Trusting Banjo, someone we've seen, that new team in Costco. We've raved about him all season long, Hendrick. They have been the mainly surprise team, and funny enough, I don't think they're the team points leader, which is amazing in my eyes.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
That's surprising to me. I'm surprised at how well ILM has done in the team points, but again, they have more wins than Costco. That's the problem with Costco. They have top 5, top 10s, but they don't have a win in their resume. RD's won, but it's in the Premier Series, so they're looking to get their first win with this new team at Phoenix. Moving on to last week's winner, the guy who got me over to 11,000 views on TikTok, Yoshi17. He won last week at Daytona. He looks to carry the momentum, as that has been his lone bright spot on this season. He's really struggled, and he looks to get more momentum based off of that. SP Motors, rookie, basically. I don't like to be rude, but he's one of the guys that you love to see show up. Maybe doesn't have the speed yet, but if he can improve throughout the season, I want to see where he gets at by the end of the season, as he's in the 66 Timmy Hill machine.
I'll go on
RD
ahead and
and
talk. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go on ahead and talk about R4D. R4D, tied for the points lead. Last week was nothing but controversial for him. But that photo finish, that was once his own race to win. A little contact with Iron Man, put the 55 in the wall, and he dropped from first to second in a matter of seconds. So unfortunately, R4D still winless. Could tonight be the night that everything finally goes his way? Slim Steeler making another start here, driving the 34th in the points. Slim Steeler last week, if I am not mistaken, he was here. He finished 18th at Daytona. Master Killer in the 19, taking on Tampax this week. He finished 27th at Daytona last week. And looking on the points, Master Killer is currently the 13th seed, but 11th overall in points. Currently 17 above the cut. Cobra in the 11, he will be one to watch as well. Cobra currently looking at the point standings. He is locked in because of his win earlier this season. 4th in the standings, 2nd in the playoff grid. NASCAR guy, 42. 32nd in the standings, making his 7th start. Things just hasn't went his way this season either. He hopes tonight he can turn it around. And then we have Iron Man in the 4. Iron Man top 3 last week. Again, the controversy with R4D kind of overshadowed that run. But Iron Man looking to get some extra reps tonight here for the NXT series, driving the 4 instead of the 48. NV Redneck 21st in the standings. He's not far behind from Max Snipes, 18 points back. We'll see if he can gain a little bit of ground on Max Snipes. And then we have Normie. Normie, fifth in the standings. You know, everything finally went his way at that Pocono race, the first race of the doubleheader. Ever since then, he has been very comfortable with the regular season, already locked in. We'll see if he can get win number 2 tonight. And then my sleeper pick tomorrow night, INF 6701. INF, I think, will do very good in Premier tomorrow, but he wants to get some extra reps in before he makes that Premier debut tomorrow night. He was here in ODRL before, but scheduling constraints was a factor in his temporary departure. Then Dark Spartan in the 77 Premier driver trying to race his way in. He will be here tomorrow night at Watkins Glen. XO Austin in the 41. XO 23rd in the standings, not far back, 21 points behind Max Snipes. Tay the Head in the 18. I think we actually covered everybody. Did we, Bren? This.
Yeah, I'm letting you do everything.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think...
Yes, we already covered everyone.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yes. Yes. We already did, everyone.
Alright.
I like doing that more. I just want to do that. That's more fun than commentating.
Oh, well, okay. Everyone's like, please. XO in my chat that said, Brent gave arguably the most bland description of me ever.
Question whoever's in it. Okay.
On
so
pole,
point standings, bench.
it is
Normie,
R4D.
RD, Georgia, Tampex, Cobra, Steel,
26
Masterkiller, Fatality,
246.
Prime, Tata, Leppy, Dark Ghost, Harris,
And
Outsider,
Tampax in
MD Redneck,
second.
Lewis, Mac.
So R4D and Tampax on the front row.
Okay. Alright, on
Dark
pole for
Spartan
tonight's race. I don't know if my headset is not working.
Normie, and then NASCAR guy actually getting
I
fifth.
can turn on.
You can hear you, Brent.
Well, I can't hear you. This shit. Okay. Alright. Pole is RD. That machine is still quick. Are you still... No. Can you send me an invite real quick, Hendrik? I'll send you one.
Yeah.
There you go. Transfer it. Tampex starts second. Third. It's gonna be Spartan. So he gets in. Normie, did you say who gets in?
Dark Spartan got in. He was fastest.
NASCAR guy top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just like last season? If you don't know, last season I think we had a controversy, but no, I'm gonna say it's legit. For now, we'll see. I don't know. NASCAR guy didn't seem like he had that speed in practice, but you never know. Alright, so going back over the bracket, which I failed to actually read off the names properly. The 45 and the 31, so that is Leppy and Do Prime. Who do we got in that matchup here, Hendrik?
I got Leppy. I think things are going his way. I think it will continue to go his way.
You do? Alright, so I actually, on the podcast, I remember doing this in particular. I actually picked Do Prime because I ran against him last season and he had some good speed, so I went with Do Prime. I know Leppy's going to run well tonight, but I just have a feeling that Do Prime's going to run really well. He's pissed me off at this track before as well. He's really hard to get around, so I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be a fun matchup, though. Alright, on to our next matchup. It's the 5 car of Georgia. Yep, that is the free round. Georgia has no competition there. He is good to go. He automatically advances. Okay, on to the next one, the 62 and Master Killer. So Tampex and Master Killer, I think we went over this, but I picked Tampex personally. The speed that I've seen at this track by him and overall this season has been a lot more consistent than Master Killer. What do you think?
Yeah, Tampax is... When Tampax won here last season, it started to feel like Tampax was finally hitting his stride. Like, of course, he missed some races in the playoffs, and that was his demise. But I think Tampax will once again do very good tonight. I don't know if he'll repeat, but I think we'll see signs of him being within the top 5 for a significant portion of the race tonight.
Yep, that will be definitely fun to watch. I will also give you guys your race breakdown right now, right before the race. Alright, so tonight's race is a 50%er, 2x wear, so a little bit different from last season. So fuel is not really the issue at this type of track, Hendrick. It's mainly about conserving your tires. We saw last season that really came into play at the end there, as we saw a lot of guys being able to stay out because they conserved their tires and fuel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, stage one, 57, 37. So this one is going to be the one where we're going to see a lot of strategy. So a lot of people are going to be tight on fuel. We can start joining the lobby, by the way. It is open.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Stage one is going to be very tight on fuel and tires. That's going to be the one thing to watch out for. So if you can't make it on tires, you might get lapped early on. All right, here we go.
By the way, everybody, just for those of you in my stream, you can use channel points to spend on certain perks. For 250, you could check in with a driver, see where they're running. For 500 channel points, you can check in with a random driver, not one you request, for 3 straight laps. For 750 channel points, you can check in on a driver that you do request for 5 laps. And then, today is Sunday, so the 4th perk is on for 1,000 points. If you use that, then I will say something rude to Bren. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll see some points to spend tonight.
You actually made that a perk, which is crazy to me. That's crazy. All right.
It was in high demand.
I wish there was a perk that I can insult you or make like a joke about you or something. I spend points and I can criticize. Nah, I'm joking. I joke on you. Man, this is taking forever. Man, why do they walk like that? All right, we're going green.
Here we go. Stage 1 underway. R4D and Tampax.
We can already see here, there's a risk versus reward here. If you go under the apron, it can burn your tires, but it's quicker. So what's your opinion on using the apron here on the front stretch? Do you want to use it early on in this run because you got to conserve your tires or not?
I would use the low line on the front stretch for the beginning. But I think as we go on, the only time you ever need to use it is if you're battling someone and you're trying to get by them.
I'll tell you what, that 20 car. Ooh, I don't have that on my screen, but the 20 and the 18, 2 teammates, Tata and Dream, they qualified pretty well up inside the top 5, and you can already see them starting to move back there. Normie. Normie has a good matchup tonight.
Yoshi, Exo, and Georgia. Yoshi saw the opening, he took it, but he hits the inside
wall. Oh, Yoshi hit the
wall!
Yep, he did. That's going to give him a lot of damage. There's only one good thing about that. It's only stage 1 here, so he can recover from that throughout the race. Let's see Exo also dueling back there alongside Georgia Dog in that 41 machine. As he slides up right in front of Georgia, here comes the new car in the 7. The new driver in that 7 machine is Kevin Yu. I've been told by Georgia that he could be someone to watch out for later in this event, as he's got some good speed. Someone that we don't see up inside the top 10 is Impact. He qualified really bad in the 8 machine.
Oh, we got some bad news for a couple of drivers. Trevi has disconnected, and Slim Steeler is in pit road. Looks like he's getting some damage repairs on the 1 car.
That's going to put him multiple laps down early on in this event. That is not good news for him.
He got in a wreck for sure. His front end's destroyed. Tough break for those two, especially Trevi. I feel like his season has been nothing but bad fortune.
Trust me, I've talked to him about it. It is just unlucky after race after race. He finally had a race last week, I think, where he didn't lag out and immediately goes back to that. It was 2 weeks ago.
Pulling away. Right now, over Normie, who was in 2nd, Tampax in 3rd, Ada, and then Dream, rounding out the top 5. R4D, once again, in a situation where he has a fast car to start. The question is, will he be there at the very end?
The real question is, can he conserve his tires while also running those quick lap times? Because you got to be conservative on your laps and tire wear. I've been watching Master Killer, not Banjo, and the 7. It's really a good battle back here for around just inside the top 10.
Dream and Tata for 4th. Dream on the bottom. Little contact, Tata to the wall.
Into the wall, Tata.
Same with Georgia. And many more. Looks like that's Exo on the inside of Tata. He clears.
He slides up in front of Tata and makes a little bit of contact with him, so Tata might return the favor in the 3 and 4. Georgia got a run on Dream here, and he falls back in line. I thought he was going to make a move.
Kevin
Can Exo,
in the mix with Banjo.
Kevin Yu. Yep, he got a run there. He's going to get underneath Tata. The real question is, can he complete the pass? What I've been told in the past is you got to work them, basically. It takes multiple laps, just like Bristol last night. It takes multiple laps to get around a driver at Phoenix. You got to work the moves off into one, and actually might be able to clear him here, Hendrick, if I'm not mistaken. Never mind. Oh, he had to slow up, slides up into Tata. Can Kevin Yu get underneath? They're going to go 3 wide off of 3 and 4. And Exo takes it. He gets in front of Tata.
R4D still pulling away.
Oh my god, they're still battling. I thought Exo was clear. He's not. Still side by side for 5th. And Tata clears him again. He gets punted. Kevin Yu 3 wide here, Hendrick. Kevin Yu flying through.
Kevin Yu getting by Exo, now trying to get by Tata. Debut race for the 7 so far, and he's living up to the hype.
Oh yeah, look up front. There's a change. Dream making a move up for the top 3. He gets around Tampex for
and
3rd.
Now Georgia looking to do the same for 4th.
Can he do it? Kevin Yu officially gets around Tata. Look at that move. And he's officially up to 5th. Can Georgia do the same to Tampex? This is the rolling corner. I don't think we're not going to see a lot of passes through this corner, in my opinion. We're going to see lots of up and unders during this race, and Georgia clears. He's up to 4th.
Here's Yoshi working against Master Killer on the inside. He's going to get by, or he's trying to. Had a moment there where it looked like he was clear. Just can't do it yet. But he is working the very bottom line still after the wall contact.
Yeah, I would say.
But now
Yoshi
Normie and Georgia battle for 3rd.
Yep, they're still side by side, 2 teammates who have been really solid this season. You see Tampex and the new guy in the 7 machine.
Car in the wall in the back. That was Leppy.
Tough break for him. Here comes Tampex again on Georgia as he's being held up by his teammate Normie. Kevin Yu getting underneath by Tata. Taterhead, as we like to call him. He clears him. So Kevin Yu just lost a spot there. Is he conserving his tires? We don't know. Here comes Ironman in the booth.
So Ironman
Someone slid up.
Joining us here tonight, Mr. Ironman. How you doing? If you want to join us in the booth, make sure you include your audio.
By the way, Exo.
Okay.
By the way, Exo just slid up the track and lost a ton of positions in one corner. I think it was 3 spots, and he's now falling all the way back inside the top 10. So he's struggling very early on in this race.
3 wide.
Top 10. Yep, I was just about to get to that.
Now
Tata clears.
Side by side.
Tampex is getting blocked to the apron nearly there. It almost gets turned, but they keep it straight. Let me tell you something. That gap is closing, by the way. Dream is catching him. The problem is will he have the tires by the end of this stage to not get lapped here? That's the problem. Is he pushing too hard to catch up to the leader? Is RD pushing too hard?
In the 42, after having the 5th fastest lap, he's about to go a lap down. He also has damage on his car. R4D reeling him in very quickly. And same can be said with Dream catching R4D.
Oh, Exo slides up into Yoshi back there. This is where the mix is. Around 15th is where you see a jumble of cars just stacking up. Cobra, Exo, Yoshi, Master Killer. and then the 44 as well. They're all just steel carrot. They're all just jumbled up, nowhere to go. They nearly went
Kevin
3
Yu.
wide. They're 3 wide.
Kevin to
Back
the
here.
inside of Tata. Contact there. 18 getting shoved up the track. This is for 6.
Still 3
And
wide.
Kevin,
I'm watching the battle back here.
can't get by him just yet, but it opens the door for Banjo, and look who else has joined the fray. Mr. Melodramatic is in the party.
In that 27 machine, he finally got back up to pace as he's battling there for round 7th, if I'm not mistaken.
This is for 6. Kevin trying everything he can to clear the 18 as they're 3 wide behind him. Kevin gets by, Singlet Dramatic and Banjo. Tata head continuing to fall.
Oh, EXO comes down on Steel Carrot, and they're going to go 3 wide off of 3 and 4. I am watching EXO, Yoshi, and Carrot. This is just action-packed back here. I know it's not the front, but it is just fun to watch. They're all just bumping and banging a little bit as Yoshi slides up. All right, they settle down again, and the battle for 4th is on.
Yep, 5 and 62. Tampax just got away from Kevin. Now looking to get away from Georgia.
You owe me a soda, bro. We said the same thing. Jinx Nakamwood.
Oh. So Georgia trying everything he can here to still get by to 62.
Damn. You don't know that? Of all things, okay.
I do.
You should know that one.
I do know it.
Okay, good. Then I'm not like the roller thing. Controller. I'm sorry about that. You guys hate when I say like slang for like that. I don't know why, but you guys hate it. Also, Dream is on him. Dream is there. He has caught the 55 of RD.
Pit stop's beginning. Do Prime looks like he's entering in.
Some people won't pit. I will state that right now. We won't have pitters from every person in this field. We will have people who stay out and will make it on tires. That is something to watch.
It is Fire and Dream right now, the top spot. They have pulled away from 3rd on back. Dream has reeled him in, but can he get by him?
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, EXO and Tata have fallen all the way back out to the top 10 after qualifying inside the top 5.
Yeah, we just saw the passes that were done on the 18. Yoshi in the 24 got by, Carrot got by, Master Killer got by.
EXO's getting by. I think he's conserving his tires.
I was gonna say,
he's conserving his tires.
We expect from the 18 in terms of speed, but when it comes to pit strategy, he does tend to do very well. Example, Talladega, but this is a whole different track, whole different circumstance.
And Normie leads the big pack of cars right behind him.
Melodramatic got by Kevin, by the way, staying with Banjo. The Melodramatic is up to 6, but battle for the lead, side by side. R4D fighting back on the top, and he re-clears Dream. Dream will have to find another opportunity.
Yep, he's going to have to send it on the apron. He's going to get a run here, Hendrick. He's going to get alongside him. Can he side draft him? He's going to use all the apron he can. Can he clear him? He does. No, he does not. Side by side entering 1 and 2.
He's going to enter in hard. That should do it.
Up and under. Up and under, maybe. Nope, RD lets him go.
Racing Dream to the point.
And battle for 2nd into the one. Tapex goes. Normie's getting challenged by everyone behind him. As soon as the battle for the lead started, we started to have a battle for 3rd. Tapex alongside Normie.
This is the battle for 5th.
Yeah, and that 7 machine is just sitting there waiting for an opportunity to pounce on him.
The 11 car is up there. Mr. Cobra, he has arrived. He was in that little nest of cars battling what was 15th. But now he's up there in the top 10. Has a chance to even get in the top 5 late.
I gotta get back to the leader. Oh, here comes a battle for 3rd again. Normie is, by the way, RD has not lost the 20 car. He's still there.
Oh, car in the wall in the back. NV Redneck.
Oh, damn, the 38's having a rough night. As he, I think, was the cutoff line, if I'm not mistaken, for the playoffs.
Yes, he is right
Yeah, he was on the
around the
cutoff line.
cut. Right now, he is out. Oh, Mothers around! I don't know what that was about, but Mothers, I don't know if he was trying to gun down Metz or not, but he tried, and he killed the inside wall. 9 to go in stage 1. That is very interesting, and Metz did wreck.
We got lap car drama here?
Lap car drama and lead drama. R4D.
Yep.
Back in command.
Yeah, Racing Dream did not get a good entry to that long, basically carousel type corner there and lost the lead massively to the 55. And we also are having more changes back there for around 5th as Yoshi's now pouncing on them, making moves. Actually, this 27. My apologies. I am confused with colors for some reason. Oh, into the wall. Tampax goes again. He's been a friend with that wall today. Kevin Yu trying to get through.
6 to go.
Stage 1.
Last time for a caution in the stage. The traffic up ahead. Looks like that is SB Motors and NASCAR guy 3 wide. Banjo, Kevin, Tampax.
They're going to go 4 wide if Cobra can get there, if he has anything to say about it. Oh, Master Killer. You can see him getting prancy with Yoshi behind those lead pack of like 7 cars. This is just inside the top 10, around 9th.
R4D
no more
pulling
cautions.
away. But lap traffic is there, multiple cars ahead. That is NASCAR guy and SB Motors.
I love seeing the lane disparity on the front stretch. That is something that's beautiful about Phoenix. Even though the racing can be a little bit plain at times, Hendrick, it's the different lines they take. Some of them run high, some of them run very close to the wall. It's just, it's unique. It's one of the only tracks we see this at.
NASCAR
like,
guy
you'll
let
see
them both
the 48
go.
all the way up top, whereas Kevin Yu gonna make the move as Georgia slid up bad there into the wall. He goes 3 wide off the corner, off of 1 and 2. Can
Now
Kevin Yu clear
by.
them both? Contact with the 27, they keep it straight. He is now up to 4th.
Dream by Motors. Dream is caught back up.
This is going to be a battle for the stage win here, Hendrick. This is going to be a good one.
It looked like Dream was fading away, but here he is.
Lap cars are helping him into this battle as well, as they've been helping a lot recently.
It'll be 2 to go.
I'm interested, do any of them blow their tires here? On like the final 2 laps of the stage. Does Dream have enough to make a move into 3 and 4? That is the real question. Can he make the move? He's going to get a better run off of 1 and 2 here. 2 to go in stage number 1. Coming a white flag.
It may have to come to a certain bump and run situation for the 20, but here they go. White flag for stage 1. Looking on with the top 2, the 55, our current points leader, R4D, and Racing Dream.
Dream sent it too hard there. Is he going to get the runoff? No, I don't think he's going to get there, Hendrick. That was just too much of a sin. But if RD blows a tire, we don't know.
Through 3 and 4.
They look good on tires.
R4D, the points leader. After last week, he starts off with the stage win.
Good on him.
Evan
Good stage
gets 3rd,
for him.
Normie 4th, Georgia 5th, Banjo, Tampax in the top 10. Looks like Master Killer was right behind him.
Normie looks like he got a crunch in his back end, so he might have some rear end damage.
And the contact, by the way, with Motors and Metz, as a result, Motors gets the free pass, Metz will stay a lap down.
Damn. Damn.
Tatehead came back to 10th to get the last stage point.
Yeah, Master Killer got some good stage points. The issue with Master Killer, really, though, is that he's going against Tampax. That 19's got a whale of a job to do, and it's going to be difficult, but it can be done. We're going to see in stage number 2 how well this goes.
Update on Go Dogs in the bet. He's running 27th as we're back to green for stage 2.
Let's go! I'm winning the bet right now. I voted on 21st through 20... No, I voted for 14th through 19th if we didn't have enough people show.
54 laps in stage 2. R4D trying to get away, but Dream says no!
That's going to be Dream's corner. Good corner by him. He clears into 3 and 4. Here comes Normie to prevent the move from happening to Dream. Unless Dream slides up here.
Kevin trying to make it 3 wide.
3 wide nearly. Normie trying to get back up to second. He's going to have the good corner entry here. You can see Dream slide up. That's going to cost Normie on his exit here as he makes a little contact with the 55. Off the corner, we see Normie tap the wall.
He tapped the wall.
Same with Kevin Yu. Yeah, that collected. Oh, wow. Dream slowed up massively there to get the run off.
R4D going all the way down that time.
Now he's using all the track he can. Tada slides up into 27 back there. You can see him slide him up the track, and that's going to cost 27 some time.
Here goes Kevin for third.
55 sends it. That's going to cost them on exit. Here comes Kevin Yu to the bottom. How low do they go? Here comes Matt Tampex all the way down there to the yellow line, basically.
For second now. R4D and Kevin.
Slides up, touches RD a little bit, but that's not going to affect him. He's down to third, RD up to second. I'm
Kevin
just
slams
wondering.
The door on Tampax, 3 wide. Georgia, Tampax, Normie.
Georgia's going to have to cut it very low there if he wants to get around those two. He does. Tampax kind of sends him low as well. Can Georgia hold it without sliding up? He cannot. Tampax clears him again. Normie, Tampax side by side for fourth. Kevin Yu taps the wall. We see Tada right behind him. Makes Master Killer into Georgia Dog. They're going to slide up the track as we see 3 wide off this corner. A lot of action back here. You see him fan out.
R4D is right back there with Dream.
Yep. He's there again.
Dream into the wall.
Dream into the wall.
And with that, R4D in front, Kevin to second.
Kevin got capitalized on the mistake by Dream. That is beautiful for him. You can see back there, Steel Carrot, Leppy, and Tada. They're getting spicy and dicey back there, and they might have a wreck very soon.
Oh, Leppy got walled there by Tada.
Oh, 44 Carrot got almost turned by Cobra. They keep it straight. Good God, they're going to have a wreck if they don't keep it straight back out there. Holy. Impact making it 3 wide. The 10 car on his bottom. Slides up into the 44 of Carrots. Man, I will say this first and foremost. Track position is the key at Phoenix. If you don't have it, it's very difficult.
Banjo overdrove at that time. Mello to the inside of him. Right behind him, Georgia and Master Killer.
Right behind him is EXO and Yoshi, with Tada slotting in behind those two.
This is for third up here with Tampax and Dream.
Yeah, Dream looking like his car isn't handling well at the moment. He might have a long run car in my opinion.
Ooh, close call there with Tampax. He got loose.
Alright, I'm going to get my charger for my Chromebook or my phone.
Battle for fifth right now. Banjo and Normie. Banjo got 6 in the first stage. Normie also getting stage points in stage 1. Finished P4 in the first stage. As the top 4 are in their own little group, no one is getting away.
Yeah, that's what we've seen though tonight is groups of cars. We see like the top 4, like top 3 or top 2 pull away from the field, and then you see like this jumble of cars just dueling between themselves. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Normie, Banjo, 27 as well. It's gonna take me a few weeks to remember his name. Melodramatic. Oh, Georgia gets sent up the track.
Pack, but
There's also a battle for third. Yeah, here comes Tampex again. He got the run built up over the last few laps and trying to make a move on the 20 car. And oh! 7 car came down! Yeah, from my point of view, it looked like the 7 came down and the 20 was there. And the 20 is going to send it all the way down under the apron. How low will you go? He sends it all the way and he's going to clear up in front of the 7. That's going to hold him on to second. He 2-for-1 deal there. Back up to second, Dream goes. Whether or not they'll like that move.
Oh boy, Cobra and Exo had a moment there.
They're 4 wide.
They had contact down the backstretch. And they're still hitting.
And you know what this opened the door, Hendrick? Look at the 34 and the 27. They're back up there in the pack with the top 4. So that opened the door as the 20 started to battle with the 7 and the 62. It opened the door for more cars to get back into the fray. At 19, though, he looks like he has some speed tonight.
He does. Master Killer after the Daytona finish last week, trying to get that bad run out of his mouth. Now in the top 10. Did get stage points.
Caution!
Out.
Caution! What was an incident? Maybe
looks
involved
like Big
Master
Sean.
Guy?
Big Sean at 12 looks like he's got damage. Still has to cross the line, so it looks like it is around his area. Free pass.
INF has struggled.
Dark Spartan, I think, gets the free pass here. So the 77 back on the lead lap.
He went a lap down because he pitted at the end of stage number 1.
Yeah, but that looked like that was Big Sean that got collected. And the one that really got hurt the most from that accident. First caution for incident, second overall. So now we'll see our first round of stops under yellow at the least. And we should expect almost everybody in.
Yeah, I expect this whole group in. Also, EXO, you deserve a bland description, to be fair. You're a bland driver. I'm just being honest. What has he done this season? He's been bland. Very bland this season, EXO. You deserve a very bland explanation.
This is the Hornet's Nest. Pit road, open. Looks like everyone except for one. That is Slim Stealer who stays out that time.
He wanted to be different. It's okay. You can be different, buddy.
Unless if he's looking to get his lap back, which I could see.
Yeah, what this will do for us is we're on a green with 38 to go. This is 1 lap longer than stage 1 here, Hendrick. What do you think will happen? This is 1 lap longer than stage 1, and remember, their tires were like in the single digits in stage 1. You're gonna go green with about 38 to go unless they pace for another lap. I don't know if you can make it on tires for majority
people. We're gonna note something really quickly. Look who exited out first. The 24.
Yep.
Yoshi.
He's expecting a
caution.
caution.
One out. Followed by Dream, R4D, Kevin, and then rounding out the top 5, Tampac.
I would say you come back down, honestly, on shoes to take fuel and tires again. What's the risk? You don't think you make 38 laps on tires here. And I think Slim pitted, by the way.
He did, I believe. MV Redneck also in, same with Cowboy Tech.
They're taking the extra precaution.
Slim Stealer actually stayed out. I think he
got a
lap back.
Yeah,
remember,
that's
he
what
did
I'm
get into an accident and had to go down pit road early in stage 1.
Oh, yeah. On, like, lap 1 of the race, he went down multiple laps because he got some damage, had to pit, so he got one of his laps back there. That's good on him.
So they
did choose this time. Yep. I'm trying to get back up to the lead as I am flipping through the people.
Remember,
Yoshi,
everybody,
front row.
10 viewers right now. If y'all want to use any of those channel points to get an onboard, a check-in with somebody, or
use the last one,
a
he
roast
says.
you don't know.
Don't use
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
1,000 points. I mean, I would
Yeah,
recommend using
no.
that one. That one sounds fun.
No, no, no,
Um,
no, no, no. I disagree. You should never use that one in any circumstances. All right, boys? Understood? Understood. All right, let's get this going. Yoshi, last week's winner, on front row and older tires. Hendrick, call it.
Here we go for the restart. Back to green. Good start from the 24 and the 62 of Tampax.
Yep, very good start by the 20 as well. Dream, I mean, that was a great start by him, all things considered, Hendrick. I mean, he kept in line with him, and
Is he
he's going
gonna
to be
make
able
it
to clear
through
him.
wide? He can't do it.
If Dream can get clear of Yoshi here, he can clear Tampax and gain momentum.
There he goes.
Oh, 3 wide. There they go. Tampax Dream side by side for the lead. RD and Yoshi get together. They keep it straight. RD's been the dominant car.
At the place where he won his first ODRL race, now in control, but has Dream right there behind him.
Dream has been one of the best cars alongside RD. Look at RD in traffic. That is one thing we haven't seen tonight. Him in traffic, how long? Oh, he moves Kevin Yu up the track. Kevin Yu's not going to like that. Into Master Killer. He keeps it straight. Woo! Back there. Yoshi falls back in line to third. Remember, he can't make it on fuel or tires based off of staying out there. So I don't know what his strategy is. I think he was hoping for a caution, but it's not going to be happening soon.
24 still in third after that strategic call just now. But now has R4D to worry about. Yoshi hoping that last week... Oh, you're good. Last week, the 24 had what was a great showing, finally getting a win in a season that has been nothing but despair. He is currently 20th overall in points, but the win, of course, locks you into the postseason, and that takes a big, big boulder off of the 24.
I remember what he said before last week's race. He was on his Harrison Burton arc, which Harrison Burton in the Xfinity Series has gotten 2 top 10s, so I would say that's a pretty good arc, if I don't say so myself.
R4D, though, got by for third. Banjo now looking for fourth. Banjo, another guy we've talked about all season who has yet to win.
Very strong.
Talked about it.
Yeah.
We talked about R4D a lot, but trusting Banjo, when he made his debut at Kentucky, he's certainly impressed. Got a top 3 finish there, and now he's running fourth here. Consistent top 10 car.
He's been aggressive. Yeah, that RD, Banjo, and then we got a lot of guys that you have watched in RHRL that you know are really good in this series. So that is something that they're eventually probably going to make Premier. And when they do, it's going to be fun to figure out how they adapt to that series.
Normie got by Yoshi, same with Cobra. So now the 24 starting to fade.
If there's something that I'm watching here, is Tampax is pulling away from Dream. And we didn't see this earlier. Dream was catching up to RD. He was not getting gapped like this, and he's getting gapped right now. So Tampax, is he saving? Is he not? I don't know what his strategy is here, but he's definitely a little bit quicker than Dream here.
But who knows? Tampax has won here last season, so if anyone knows how to pull away from the field here, it is Tampax.
29 to go in stage 1.
Normie and Cobra. Cobra getting closer to that front. 2 guys have won this season already.
They're about to go 3 wide behind him for 6th. For 7th. Oh, and they make contact. Yoshi. Is that Leppy? Yeah, that is Leppy. He got back in track position after getting sent into the wall in stage 1.
Cobra starting to get away, and he does.
He gets
Cobra
clear.
up to 5th. We'll actually check in on this pack back here. So it's 3 wide.
Tada on the bottom, Leppy on the top. Tada going all the way down there to the apron.
At this rate, it's almost like these guys were just restarting at the rate where these guys are racing.
Right? Yeah, they're literally side by side for 8 rows deep.
Going all the way back to Spartan.
Them a ton of time. And Tada, he's going to try to clear. He does. Right in front of Melodramatic. And that 27 machine. Master Killer finally clears Yoshi as well. So Yoshi's Strategy here is actually going to cost him a ton of spots. Is remember, he earned it around 10th or 11th. He's already outside the top 10 already on older tires.
Yoshi now getting passed by INF. INF starting to show some life.
Yeah, he was very quiet in the first stage. He might have got lapped, but him, Spartan, they were being patient in stage 1 and 2, and I think they're trying not to take points away from the NXT full-timers, so they've been a little bit more patient, I guess. As we see Steel and Georgia get together a little bit. I want to see if RD can catch up to Dream again. That's what I'm watching. RD got a good line there. Hendrick, we are now under 25 to go in stage 2. What do you expect? Do you expect a caution? Do you expect some blown tires at the end here? Do you expect someone to, I guess, long run it here? Try to conserve the tires as much as they can.
A crash! Master Killer around! Exiting 4! Finally getting
Did he collect
going.
anyone?
No one else spun.
Alright,
No
that
caution.
might not be a caution. Master Killer, one of the guys in that tournament style playoff system thing, that's not good, as the guy he's literally fighting for is literally your leader, Tampax. It was not a great week for this race to be for him to go against.
So back to that question, I don't think we're going to have another caution. I wouldn't be surprised if we see blown tires, but I don't think we'll have a caution.
Gotcha. I think we'll have people who decide to pit and some people who decide to stay out. There's going to be groups. We might see maybe side the top 5, they're going to decide to pit because they've been pushing it a little bit because they don't think you can make it on this much on tires. Whereas people maybe around 25th, 24th, will be conserving their tires as they don't really need a push. They're in the pack for a reason. Conserve your tires, don't waste, don't push, don't shift. I'm seeing that from Impact, in particular in that 8 machine. He is conserving his tires massively.
Caught Banjo. They are about to do battle for 4th. Cobra did not go under the yellow that time, letting Banjo pull away a bit. But Cobra has been really fast so far. I expect him to get by Banjo at some point with his car right now.
I feel like RD is faster than Dream. It looks like that on my screen. My eyes are not deceiving me. He is faster than Dream. It's just about getting closer to Dream where we can potentially make a move here. Yeah, he's going to get a good run off here.
Couple cars
Dream
in
hits the
jeopardy
wall!
of going a lap
Dream
down.
hit the wall there.
Another guy we haven't talked about, but not for the reason we want to talk about, Impact's about to go a lap down.
Oh yeah, I said he's conserving his tires.
With Go Dogs in jeopardy of going a lap down.
Well, Go Dogs is not that's actually his driving, but Impact is conserving his tires. Respectfully.
Yeah, Impact
but RD
does
has
have a little bit of front damage.
RD is on the 20 cars bumper here, Hendrick. He's going to try to make a move in about 4 to 5 laps, hopefully. He's got to look for an opening here. Man, Go Dogs finishing 29th would just be iconic. Like, I honestly expected him to run a little tiny bit better. Slim of hope,
We have
but no.
17 to go. As Go Dogs
Slim
has
on the pit
fallen a
road.
lap down.
First pit stop of the cycle.
Now remember, Slim Steeler stayed out last caution, so he didn't have the fuel and tires
True.
that everyone else has.
Where does Yoshi come down? He's on the same strategy as Slim.
Well, not
did take fuel,
necessarily.
though.
Yoshi
He took fuel.
and he did take 2 tires.
That's the thing. His tires, I don't think will make it. We'll see, though. RD is on the back bumper.
It's
Yep.
right there. Tampax has caught Impact. Another car up ahead. That's the NASCAR guy as well.
Here comes RD. Got a run on the front stretch. He's going to try to make a move into this carousel light corner for 2 and 3.
Banjo got away from Cobra and Normie looking for 5th.
Gonna side draft them down the backstretch. Good run, side by side between the third and fourth, first and second, my apologies. And we see up front, the lap cars are starting to duel. This might come into play here, Hendrick,
Yeah, Go
as
Dog's
these
getting
guys got to
by
get around him.
the 42. So Impact now the lucky dog.
Also, it's not clear yet. Dream is still fighting back on the inside lane. Can Artie officially clear him? He does. So Artie back up to second. Can he hunt down the 62 of Tampex? Let's look in front of him. He's got the 42 of NASCAR guy, Go Dogs, Impact, and then you see that leader, you see that car just in the distance? That's your leader of Tampex.
Last car's on the lead lap right now from what I'm seeing here. Looks like it's Master Killer, NV Redneck, and Cowboy Tech in this group.
Go Dogs into the wall right in front of the 62!
Oh,
and he wrecks the 20! And he hits another car!
Are you kidding me?
Stacked them all up behind him, by the way. He's all in the way. Typical Go Dogs.
And now
You
the
need
20.
chaos, you hire him.
We see it now. He does have a lot of front-end damage from the contact.
Oh, he's still sliding up to people. Look at that, Hendrick. He's being a menace. He just needs to get out of the way.
Yeah, they're wrecking ahead. That is steel
Yeah,
carrot
he just
around.
still carrot. Go Dogs was right in front of him.
So caution may come out. We'll see what the call is.
that might be
R4 Deegan
a-
by impact.
That might be a fireball offense by Go Dogs there.
Yeah, we did. There's been discussions about that actually. But right now,
Man, he's even worse on a wheel, bro. He's even worse on a wheel. That's what's crazy.
Tampax is hoping it stays green. And it looks like he will stay green. They will count it as a single car spin. So tough break for Carrot.
Look at this battle now as the 20 is now dealing with this huge pack as Banjo is up third because of the incident. INF, he's sticking his head into this battle now, Hendrick, as he's now inside the top 10 making a move on Melodramatic. First time we've seen him this high up.
No significant damage. He is still on the lead lap.
He should be coming to 10 to go here. 9 to go in stage 2.
Tampax is fully clear ahead of
Cruising.
him.
And yeah, because of that incident, look at the gap. It's risen because R4D also got involved a little bit and it held him up. So now the gap has become basically half a straightaway at this point during the race.
We have 8 to go.
Yes, I am using a keychain. I'm popping it in and out. I apologize for your ears. If you hate hearing that, I'm sorry.
Now, someone that lost a lot of ground that we haven't discussed that much.
Did I was it? That's crazy.
Cobra
What?
lost a few spots. He was up there with Banjo, but he got passed by Normie, Tata, Mello, INF, Heaven, and Leppy.
Yeah, that might have been because of the stack up, because there was a ton of cars that just got stacked up because of Go Dogs, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. He's been basically, what's the guy who was in the 0-0 for about 2 seasons? Quentin Half. That's who Go Dogs is basically nowadays. He's a menace. He's got the funding.
6 to
driver.
go.
I'm joking, Go Dogs. But for real though, pick it up.
Tampax shouldn't catch anyone by the end of the stage. He is getting close to a few, but I don't think it'll be enough time. As now they're
I
getting
think
the
that's
5
Cowboy
to go.
Tech. Yeah, that's
is.
Cowboy Tech in the 3 machine. He's struggling. He told me earlier that this is one of his worst racetracks, so he's just looking to finish tonight.
Yeah, Cowboy Tech is near NV Redneck and Master Killer, who wrecked earlier in the stage, but has fought his way still on the lead lap. Car in pit road.
No more cautions.
That is NASCAR.
No more
guy.
cautions, Hendrick. No more cautions, so we are under 5 to go.
Now at
4 to go at the line. Yep.
Awesome.
Smooth sailing for the 62. I'm worried about his tires, though.
Good battle here. Kevin, Mello, Tata, Leppy.
Yep. As they all slide up the track. Does Leppy prepare and get a run? No, Mello and Kevin
Now
make a little
remember,
bit of
Leppy and
contact.
Tata had contact earlier today.
I thought Tata was gonna try to do the up and under.
3 to go. People are starting to worry about tires. Dream in the wall again.
Yeah, I just see the tire light come on for the 5 car of Georgia. He's back there around 12, so if he has the tire light on, imagine these guys who are dueling like this. Kevin, you in the wall. Leppy makes a little bit of contact with him.
We're at 2 to go. Tampax is starting to see a lot of cars. One of those cars that's fallen all the way back there is Dream.
Yeah, Dream is really struggling. As you see Kevin Yu continuing to tap that wall. 2 to go in stage 2. We are coming to white flag.
SB Motors, the last car. About to get lapped
On the
here.
lap. Yeah, I can see the huge pack.
White
White
flag.
flag for stage number 2. Ah,
Tampax
fuck. I
Pro.
overcounted you. Oh! SP again! Slides up in front of the lap car, in front of the leader. Nearly had a wreck there.
As he goes down the backstretch, he's yet to win a stage this season, but that will change tonight. The 62 of Tampax Pro dominates stage 2, and he will take it.
No tire issues. I'm surprised.
R4D second. Normie blows a tire.
He does, and he's
Normie
around.
spins.
He loses stage points. That is costly for him as he was in the battle for the points lead. That is key points that he just lost out on.
R4D second, Trusting Banjo third, Tata fourth, Melodramatic fifth, Leppy sixth, Kevin Yu seventh, Cobra eighth, Yoshi, the strategy worked for him in ninth, and then INF in 10th.
I didn't think Yoshi could last on tires. That's
And
surprising to me.
Normie, after the flat tire, the game kept him safe. He will stay in 11th.
Well, he's gonna have to repair his damage, so he's
Yeah, he
screwed
does
either
have
way.
to repair that.
Where did Banjo finish? Did he get top 10?
Yes.
Yeah, Banjo finished third, so Banjo's your new points leader. Banjo to the points lead, as those two were 2 points disconnected. All right, here we
Repass
go,
to
Hendrick.
Impact. Update on the Go Dogs bet. He's running 30th. For stage 3, underway.
Tampax straight to the apron. The number one thing you do not want to let him is you get clean air. Do not let that 62 get clean air. If he does, it's over for this field. RD's got the speed, in my opinion, to keep up with him. He just got into a battle with that 20 car early on in stage 2 that
But
really
look
affected
who's
the
in
distance
row
between
2.
themselves.
Leppy is there
Leppy.
on the outside.
Yep. He's battling with Banjo, RD's teammate. Tampax, can he clear RD? He does not. It's so close between the top two. We see Banjo get a little free there. Here comes that 7 of Kevin Yu. He slides up in front of 34, and that's going to slow up Banjo massively.
R4D
RD to the
good
lead.
run. He's by, but Tampax enters it in low. R4D looking for closure here.
Look
he
at them
got it.
behind him. 3 wide for second, as we see the one guy who's been using all of that backstretch is that 18 of Tata. He's been using the yellow line down there. Leppy, though, up to third. He's trying to steal one. He hasn't got a win in the NXT series in his career so far, but he's been very strong and has had multiple opportunities, just hasn't capitalized yet. So he needs to get a win tonight. It'd be like the Yosei situation. They're both Final Four drivers, but have a little bit of a struggle starting off the season, but has gotten back into a rhythm as of late.
Battle for fourth. Tata Head and Kevin. Tata on the inside. Won't clear him just yet. Meanwhile, Mello and Yoshi are battling right behind them. Little contact there between those two. And Tata gets by.
Little bump by Tampax to slide RD just out of the groove a little bit, but did not affect him. And we see Yoshi down to the apron.
Oh, that wasn't going to work.
Yeah,
Kevin, the
Yoshi
big
just had
loser
nowhere
there.
to come up. Yeah, Yoshi had nowhere to come up, and he just decided to slide in front of Kevin, which is going to affect Kevin a lot. He might not like that. We'll see into 3 and 4.
But look who else has jumped into the mix here. In that 77 car, it is Dark Spartan.
Guess who it is? Yep. the guy who has won at this track in the NXT series, former NXT champion season 1. He is someone to watch later in these races. I said earlier, these premier guys, mostly Spartan. He likes to be patient in these races. He doesn't like to affect the NXT guys during the stages, but at the end of these races, he will push his car to get a shot at the win, and he's doing that right now.
Inside of Kevin right now for that spot.
I will say, here, Hendrick, the leader's not pulling away. We got a lot of cars in this battle for the lead. That's what I love to see. I like to see a lot of cars being involved at the end here.
Kevin entering in a lot harder than Spartan, and it won't pay off. So that battle continues.
All right, 52.
Now, update on Normie. Here he is. He is running 15th right now.
Right behind his teammate and Georgia Dog. Oh, they all slide up for third. Tada got into Leppy and something happened behind those two. And they're all stacking up behind third place.
And once again, the two guys that have had issues earlier today are going at it. Leppy and Tata, but Leppy gets help from Yoshi.
Yep, sends him up the track, and Leppy's not going to like that. And as these guys continue to bump and bank, you know what this does here, Hendrick? RD and Tempex pull away. But they're going to start having a duel here very soon.
Yeah, they will.
Tempex 62-55 of RD. They are super close on speed. And now without the pressure of third, they can battle pretty much fully here.
Yoshi up to third. Melodramatic looking to get into the top 5. Contact there with Leppy. Extracurricular back there with Spartan and Kevin. They keep it going.
I'm telling you right now, the 62 looks quicker. He looks to have a better car than RD at the moment.
And Georgia Dog,
who
who was right ahead of his teammate not even a few laps ago, he's up in this pack now too.
They're all fanning out. There's a lot of messy cars in this pack. Okay, there's someone who we haven't really talked about at all here. It's Pure Splash, a new guy in the 50 car. I think it's his first run for his new team. He's in the 50. He's not inside the top 10, but having debut the first time, I just want to shout him out as it's his debut race in the series. So good to have him here.
Top 2 still battling. Tampax just waiting for the chance to pounce. Can't do it there. Has a chance on the outside, but R4D is going to get the run off. R4D does not want to finish second again.
Yes, that is
Tampax
very
in the
true.
wall.
Yep. Tap the wall there. Maybe, I don't think that's going to give him any damage here, Hendrick. That shouldn't be a factor in it. But yeah,
46 to go.
RD, he wants to get his first win, as he's been second fiddle really this season in terms of not getting the win. As you see Tampax making a move on the outside lane, driving in a little deeper than RD. And that's actually going to get him a run here, Hendrick, into 1 and 2.
Meanwhile, looks like the battles for 3rd, 4th, and 5th have settled down for the most part. It's almost reverted
I
to
would
single
say the
file.
contrary. They're going to start to battle again. And, oh, never mind, Tada decided, I'm not going to be patient.
Leppy going to the top, but that opens the door for Cobra. And Cobra now in the top 5.
Oh, Tampax sends it! Makes a little contact with RD! Here he comes to the bottom!
For
Off the
lead.
carousel-like corner.
Tampax trying to get away from R4D and check out. But R4D
He's trying to get around him.
continuing to fight here at the top.
Like I said earlier, you're going to have to work at it. It takes multiple laps to get around a decently fast car, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Tampex clearly, at the moment, has the better car. It's just about how can he make the pass efficiently without screwing himself over
Lap
and making
traffic
too much
ahead.
contact.
That is the 42, so NASCAR guy again. He'll
NASCAR
probably
guy.
pull over here within the next lap or so. Just let them go.
He's been a good lap car. Go Dogs, on the other hand. Good God.
Both going a little bit towards the top there just now.
Yeah, letting it roll a little bit more. I think that is the goal here. Back here in this mess of cars, we got Dream, who's trying to work his way back up through the field. If you remember, he had an issue with the 14 of Go Dogs. Normie blew his tire out. They're both trying to work their way through the field. And right now, Hendrick, I would say it's a struggle for these guys.
Yeah, Banjo also is falling back out of the top 10, right behind Outsider. Steel Carrot, we saw get collected in a wreck. He's right there with them.
All right, Hendrick. I'm going to go back up to the lead now as it's starting to heat up again. Let's get back up to the lead.
This is the battle for third from the 18's point of view.
If you ask me, I think they're going to settle down Yoshi and Tada and try to
42
work
out of
together.
the way.
Oh yeah, Hendrick. We're going to have
Yoshi in
pit
the wall.
stops.
Yeah, there was a few pit stops. But Tada up to third now. Yoshi trying to cross him over. Now about to enter one.
I'll let you know if there's a move up here. Tampex is going to get to the bottom if he can get the throttle down. He does
More
not.
contact.
It's... What is going on back there? I can
Yoshi
see
up
it on
to
the fan of my
third.
screen.
The 18 trying to send it back on him.
Ooh, they're getting spicy and dicey back there. Using the apron like Tada's been doing all night. Tampex sends it on RD. Maybe a little bit of contact in the bumper as they're side by side for third. We might be side by side for the lead very soon as well.
Now I do want to stir the pot here for just a quick second with the 24 and 18. Remember that these two had a moment in the championship race last season where the 18 was upset that the 24 bumped him. And that costed Tada a championship, and Yoshi eventually won that title.
And as soon as we talk about that, look who just showed up out of nowhere. Cobra, the hottest driver of last season, like we were talking about. He won that race, by the way. He's now battling for third. And as these three continue the battle, look at that second place, the first place car, the 3 wide for third.
Yeah,
Here
that
they
was
go
close
on the
for
front
Yoshi.
stretch. Are they
Yoshi
gonna
and
go 4
Cobra
wide?
had a little moment there.
Some great racing though overall. Cobra slings it ahead of those guys, but he's not going to be able to get the run off. Here comes Tata. Does he push his teammate into 3 and 4?
R4D still up front. They're getting to the line now. And make it 35 to go. And this pack from third on back is only growing
Side by side.
bigger.
Yep, it's only growing bigger, and the gap between first, second, and third is also growing bigger, as third has, essentially, in my opinion, it's only the top 2 unless they make a mistake for the win now. Unless they both speed on pit road.
Update, Go Dogs has backed out of the race, same with Slim Steeler.
He didn't want to face the embarrassment, that's crazy. We can shit on him now, though. Yoshi, come down pit road. Here, Hendrick. Early pit stop by him and his crew.
We'll see what happens here with the 24. Meanwhile, INF is starting to kind of pull away from Tampax.
It's not INF. R4D.
I'm
You got the 15. You got the 15 confused with the 55 of RD. You said INF.
Oh, I thought I said R4D. Alright, well.
No, you said INF.
Well, R4D pulling away from Tampax. Tampax trying everything he can to catch the 55, even going way below the yellow, but it's not working out anymore. So
Hey,
now Tampax
look.
has to find something different.
Look who's entering this battle. These two have been battling for so long that actually, the guy you were talking about, INF and Spartan have now entered this battle. That's just how hard the 18 and 11 are battling right now. That is crazy, because Spartan and INF have been
And look
middle
who
towards
else.
the rear of the field all night long.
Look who else is in this group now. Remember what happened to Dream in Stage 2? He is back in the mix.
Yep, he just sits behind Georgia around 10th place. I'm interested to see the strategy on Yoshi. What does the early pit stop do for him? And did we see a pit stop by one of the leaders?
I saw Steel Carrot in pit road.
I gotta get back up to the lead so I don't make sure I miss a pit stop by those two.
Yeah, R4D and Tampax are still out there.
Normie pitted, by the way. Normie's on pit road.
As
NASCAR guy in the wall.
Lapped.
Yep, but he keeps out of the way. That is what you have to do as a lapper. Well, what does that do for Godog's position? He's in the 30s,
There's
right?
Normie.
Alright, that's good. That's good news for us. We won the bet.
Well, I'm
What did
not
I
allowed
vote?
to bet on my own bets, so.
I picked 21st to 25th. I actually lost. I didn't want to do worse than 25th because I thought he would at least run, you know, like mediocre like he usually is, but no, he was horrible
Seeing
tonight.
something interesting here, Normie just got back by R4D.
Yes.
That slows him down a little bit.
But he's on fresh tires. He should be able to pull away from R4D, but you never know. R4D could use Normie's draft to actually gap a little bit on Tampax, or Tampax can use the draft
he had
on
a bad
Normie
turn
to gain.
just now. Almost hit the wall. Meanwhile, the battle for third still going on, but it's with Dark Spartan and Tate ahead.
Yeah, I said earlier, Spartan and INF, the 15, the 7, and the 77 are all moving right now. They were not into this battle initially until these guys started to do pit stops, and now they're battling with Tata, who his teammate already pitted, by the way, is now pitting in that 11 machine. You can see him on the apron.
Impact.
Cobra down pit road.
Impact behind Tampax. Keep an eye on this, because I think Impact's going to get by them both.
Yeah, he's on fresh
Kevin
tires.
Yu up to 4th. INF now challenging for 5th.
That might
Spartan
affect
pitting.
Impact, or this might affect Tampax a little bit as Impact got on his line a little bit off the corner there.
So Spartan surrenders 3rd to go to pit road. And INF, for the first time in how knows how long in this race, finally has a car that separates him from Tampax. May not last that much longer.
Impact's got to get around the 55, and he's hoping the 55 of R4D is hoping Impact gets around him pretty smoothly and quickly. As now this is going to cost them a little bit of time. You see the 45 of Do. He is one of the guys who we predicted in the battle. It was Leppy and Do Prime for the tournament. That's going to be interesting to see how they finish out this race. As Do has been really struggling. We've
Kevin
seen
Yu
Leppy.
pitting.
We've seen
INF
Leppy
up
show
to
out.
3rd. Georgia now challenging for 4th with Tata. As they're beating and banging out too.
Yeah, I can see it on their stream.
Tata gave another big shot to Georgia. I don't think the 5's going to like that.
Melodramatic. To the bottom, making it 3 wide. He's going to clear both. Oh my god. Todd almost killed Georgia. L will come down pit road. Here they come.
R4D
Tada,
and
Georgia.
Tampax are in.
Leaders are down pit road. This time
This
by.
money stop right here.
Oh,
Looks like we
and
have an
Master
issue
Killer into the
entering in.
wall. Master Killer just ruined his chances as the guy he was battling was leading and he just wrecked in pit road. Costly mistake by him, and that is officially his tournament and his race over, unless we have a caution.
We'll keep an eye out here for R4D and Tampax. Let's compare the stops. They're going to be right next
I'm
to
gonna
each
watch
other.
Yoshi.
I'll watch
I'm
R4D.
watching Yoshi here. Should be
Big
getting the
moment
lead
right
as
here.
he's on the front stretch. Are they
18
out?
and 5 in the frame as well. There goes R4D.
Here comes Yoshi. He's gonna beat him out. He's gonna take over second. He takes over the lead, so Yoshi to your lead. On older tires, though.
Georgia still scored as the leader, but he is in pit road.
The 20. That's.
And look where. Oh,
dramatic.
Tampax! Tampax has damage! Something happened here with the 62.
What happened? Did he wreck?
He has a lot of front end damage. R4D just crossed the finish line. Tampax just entered 3 and 4.
Ooh. Did he? No, he didn't speed.
He didn't speed, I don't think. I think he
Is it a
got caught.
mistake?
Yeah, he's pitting again. He's got damage. So the bracket from Master Killer wrecking in the pit
A mistake
road
by him.
to Tampax now having to enter pit road
Look
a
back
second
here!
time.
They're 4 wide! They're 4 wide! Off of 3 and 4! The 34, the 20, still carrying 11 of Cobra! What a scene! That is definitely going to be a clip later on the night.
Dream got
as
shoved
Dream
in the
slaps the
wall.
wall.
He got help.
Oh my god, what a move by Cobra though. Did you see that? Did you get that?
I saw that one, yeah.
Holy. That was amazing! Amazing! Alright, back up to the 24. He is on older tires. How far is that machinery of R4D
Oh,
from him?
Bravo
He's
Dream.
on his back bumper.
Racing Dream had an issue.
Here comes the
He was
pass
off
for
the
the
pace.
lead. To the bottom, RD goes. And he's going to take the lead from Yoshi. To the lead, R4D for potentially the last time.
So with that, R4D in front with the closing laps. Now all he needs to do is hope that there's no more cautions and don't make a mistake yourself.
Yep, as Yoshi's on older tires, he's just hoping to hold on to second, get that good finish that he needs for tonight's event. He pitted early,
17
and in
to
my
go
opinion,
at the line.
that's going to work out if it continues to hold like this.
Heartbreak for Tampax.
Yep,
Rocky
I
Top, I
agree.
believe. I don't know if he's in pit road or if he's done for the day.
One good thing for Tampax, though, is that Master Killer looks to be off the pace, too. So there is a chance we might have a switch late in this race between those two.
We'll have to see as R4D still has lap traffic ahead. That's the last thing he has to really worry about. He is
Dream
already
and
gone from the 24.
Outsider making contact.
As that is, I believe, the 19 of Master Killer about to lose a lap. Gonna make sure. No, that is Cowboy Tech.
There's Leppy. I have not seen his competitor in due prime as we see the 8-carve impact almost around on the front stretch.
And he is around. Trying to get it back going again. Not the race impact was
Struggling
hoping to
tonight.
have.
Yep, I agree. Oh, 42 of NASCAR guy in the wall. Does not collect anyone. Melodramatic looks a little slower than Tata and Leppy. But the issue is, can they get around him with enough time? Someone, like you said earlier, someone who really jumped here off the board here is that 44 of Steel Carrot. Out of nowhere, he's sitting inside this top 10 consistently and has the speed to hold it. That's impressive by him. We have not seen him all night long. And he finally got some track position and is holding it currently.
R4D now lapping the 3. Mets in the wall just now. No incident there. But that is not too far ahead of R4D. Impact's just trying to limp his way home. Dark
Yeah, that's
Spartan
exactly the words I would use.
currently in second.
Oh, Melodramatic making moves on the 44 of Steel Carrot, who might be on the same strategy as Yoshi.
Cobra in
Here
third.
comes Melo to the bottom.
Then there's Carrot. And then there you see that 44 in the 27. Melodramatic looking to get by them. Tatum right behind them.
Kevin Yu trying to make a move for 4th or 3rd, I think that is, on Cobra. You can see him up there.
Next time by, when we get back to the line, it will be 10 laps to go for R4D.
He's just trying to secure his first win in the NXT series. He's been one of the dominant cars. Here comes Kevin Yu for 3rd. Making the move on Cobra. That is a clean-ass pass there. That's impressive by him. That was a clean pass. Now the issue, this is actually for 4th, by the way, as Yoshi still holds on for 2nd. We made a mistake there by calling it early, but Yoshi still holds 2nd. 3rd is going to be Spartan. 4th is Kevin Yu, and 5th is Cobra. No pressure from 6 as they are clear of that car. Melodramatic got around, or is holding on to that position as they got around Steel Carrot.
9 to go. Next car for R4D to lap is Big Sean, and then Metz.
I haven't seen a lot of Mets today. That's a good sign for him. He has some speed here, I won't lie to you. I was racing him in the open lobbies, or the practice lobbies that we had earlier, and he had some speed. I was impressed. Lewis, one of the guys who's in the tournament, who he said had to run really well tonight to capitalize. I want to see who's going against first before I comment on this.
Close call of Yoshi and K-turns. Yoshi got shoved up the track.
Yeah, no, Lewis is going... Actually, where is that 34? Yeah, no, Lewis is losing by a few spots to the 34, but there is an opportunity if he makes a mistake later in this race. Rocky Top, one of the guys in that tournament, has lagged out, sadly, at the end of this race, so he will not have an opportunity to advance. That is a sad time for him.
Impact has come to a stop near the finish line. Might need to scoot a little bit more towards the left.
I'll give it to Yoshi, though. Look how long he's held on to this Hendrick. He's been 2nd on older tires for the last 15 and a half laps. It is impressive how quick his car is here, but the 77 is hunting him down slowly but surely here.
When the 55 gets back around to the line, there will be no more cautions for the rest of the race, as it's 5 to go.
Yep, laps are dwindling. Can R4D, who's been the dominant car of the race, he's got Big Sean and Metz to deal with. They should be fine and get out of his way pretty smoothly here. No more cautions. I think we said this on Wednesday, is that Phoenix usually provides some clean racing, but it usually gets spread out. We usually have a lot of strategy at Phoenix. It's one of those tracks where it's boring at the same time. It's boring, but it provides good league racing in terms of strategy. Rarely ever cautions. Doesn't cause a lot of wrecks. It's just an easy drivable track where it's hard to pass, really, but it is a good track for a league.
3 to go at the line. These are the last 2 cars he needs to pass.
Once he gets clear of them, the track is green.
He gets by the 12. Now looking to get by Metz.
He just
Metz,
wants to
by
get
the way,
around Metz
picked
as quick as
R4D
possible.
on the podcast last Wednesday.
So he does not want to screw over his driver. Imagine he screws over R4D. That'd be funny as hell.
Allows
Okay,
him to go
Metz
to the
gets on
bottom,
the
and he gets on by. 2 to go for R4D.
I'm going to go back to Yoshi if I can, real
Yoshi
quick, as
still hanging
Tampax
on.
still winding his way through the field as he had damage or something happen to him.
And that is the best view you want to see from the 55. A clear racetrack. No one around you now. White flag here at Phoenix. R4D. Every single race this season, he has not finished outside of the top 10. The only driver in NXT to have done that so far. But he has never won. He was 1 spot short last week. Tonight, he gets redemption. First career ODRL Nxt win for R4D.
I By the way, him and Yoshi swapped, by the way. They finished 1-2. Yoshi hold on, pitted super early, capitalized on that, and secured a top 2 finish. So Yoshi back-to-back weeks with
by the way,
R4D top 2.
Yoshi got third. K
He
thirds got
Oh,
second.
what?
K thirds.
How? He jumped him?
K
Okay.
thirds.
Surprise of the race. I did not know he was second.
I had no idea either, to be honest.
That's surprising. Catherms was only 3 cars back from the leader, Hendrick. So he could have
R4D.
upset R4D.
K thirds, Yoshi, Spartan, Kevin the top 5, Cobra, Melodramatic, Tay the head, Steel Carrot, INF the top 10.
Someone we don't see up there, Normie, Banjo, and some other notable names who were battling for the points lead.
That is one way to advance into the next round with a win.
Yep. And
So now
locks
we'll-
himself into the playoffs.
We'll go on ahead
way.
and try and get the top 5 in here.
I did not know how the hell did K-Therms just appear there? I'm gonna ask you're interviewing top 2.
Yeah, I'll interview R4D. I'll interview K Therms.
Kevin, you.
We'll give them time.
Yep.
By the way, I do want to give a quick shout out on stream to Mets fan. He gifted me NCAA earlier this week. Just wanted to mention that real quick.
Well, he's a giver, not a shower. Wait, hold on, that doesn't make fucking sense. Someone used the points to roast me. Someone used the thank you. You made it sound a lot better than I want.
Alright, I think we're missing one. We're missing one. That's Yoshi.
Yoshi. Why are you inviting me?
By the way, for those of you who are in the top 5 and are new, this is just the interview portion. Just make sure your audio is included for the streams.
Yep. Man.
So we'll give Yoshi a minute. There he goes. By the way, this stream is sponsored by W Energy. Use code SPEEDSTER on W.com to save 10% off. All capitalized. SPDSTER. Alright, there we go. Bren will start the interview, starting with 5th place.
Do we have a finish list real quick?
I'm getting it right now.
Is it up?
I haven't posted it yet.
Can someone, was it you, Kevin, you? It was one of
Top
Kevin, you
5.
or someone.
He finished 5th. Kevin, you finished top 5.
Yeah, it was
That's
Kevin.
3rd place.
I'm getting over to his car. Alright, hello Kevin, you, how you doing, man? I had a chat with Georgia Dog, and he messaged me privately that you were someone to watch out for tonight, and you definitely didn't disappoint at the end there. You got inside the top 5. Give me your strategy at the end, and how you work through the field tonight as a whole, as Phoenix is very difficult to pass.
Man, going in from qualifying, I expected it to do a little bit better. We unfortunately didn't. We started mid-pack. It was just about being consistent and trying to just keep my hood clean. I was trying to, run everybody clean as much as possible. A lot of people here were really running each other tight, and this did not work out for me at all. My strategy was very much my setup mid to long run. I had a decent short run, but everyone not giving each other any little space. It was difficult, but, we managed to just fight, and I got into line, managed to start going forwards, getting every position I could in the long run. And then I just managed to hold it off near the end and get as many spots as I could. Thankfully, I tried to keep it as clean as possible. I know I messed up a few people, but it is what it is. This just racing.
Yeah, I would say once you got some clean air, you definitely had a good car. It just Phoenix, when you get that type of pack where you got like a lot of cars in line, like you guys had, I think there was like 5 to 6 rows deep of double file racing. It can be difficult. It can stack up, and people will run you tight. There'll be some bump and runs, but overall, I think you did a good job for your first race in the series, as a lot of people were hyping you up, and you didn't disappoint tonight with a top 5. Congrats on the top 5 as well.
Thank you so much.
Good work, Kevin.
Alright. Yep. All right, we're gonna move on to fourth place.
Dark
I'm gonna
Spartan.
think. Yeah, I would go with Spartan. Make sure to include your audio with Spartan. You were
Yep.
somebody who, in my opinion, you ran. What car did you run tonight?
77.
77. I'm just making sure. Just
This
hold it,
dude.
like. I'm sorry. I came unprepared. He was subbing. Okay,
You
that's not my
watched
fault.
him race for 156
To be
laps, and it
fair, to
finally
be
took you the interviews to see what car he was running.
That's
to
funny.
be fair, he hung back in the first two stages. Give me your strategy going into the night, and you were hanging back. I think in the first two stages, Spartan. What was your strategy going to stage 3, as you were
Well,
starting to make moves there?
well, in the first stage, I didn't think I could make it on tire, so I pit, but unfortunately, I probably could have. So I went a lap down, and then I fought back to get my lap back. Then just going into stage 3, I was just trying to get as many positions as I could because I knew I had a fast car. Wanted to get up towards the front for that last little bit there, and just couldn't quite have enough time to get it done. I was definitely catching them at the end, but just did not have enough laps.
Yeah, no, I was seeing you catching Yoshi. I was thinking you were going to get there with about maybe 2 to go. You sadly did not, but still overall a good top 5 and momentum for tomorrow as we head to Watkins Glen for the Premier Series. Congrats on your top 5 again.
Thank you very much.
Good work, Spartan.
It's fun to watch.
Sure.
All right, we're going to move on to third. I am going to keep continuing to do this. I know your number. I talked to you last week, Yoshi. How you doing, man? Another top 5 for you, Yoshi. You're bringing consistency now. This is what you needed. You talked about earlier where you're on your, I guess, Harrison Burton streak, but Harrison Burton didn't get 2 top 5s in a row. What was your strategy going into tonight overall?
Well, first off was to actually qualify and not start 35th, which mission accomplished there. Ended up starting 10th and ran around the 10th to 15th for the first part of the race, and at the end I just pitted for 2 tires knowing that the fall off wasn't crazy, and Joey was just way too fast. I couldn't hold him back, and then I held the 10 back for a decent bit until he got to me, and then he got around, and I was just hoping for a top 5 and some more momentum after last week. So yeah, just happy with a P3. This isn't a track that I'm very good at. I said earlier in the race that this isn't my style of racing. I'm not very good at the short tracks. So P3, yeah, I'll take it every day of the week and twice on Saturday nights. Sunday nights.
Yeah,
Sunday
no.
nights. Sunday nights.
Sunday nights.
Sunday
Yes,
nights.
get the night right. Jesus.
I don't know what day.
You know, I talked about it earlier. You got me 11,000 views on TikTok, so I appreciate you. And you also got a good finish tonight, so they're gonna like that. I'm joking, obviously, but congrats on your top 5, top 3. You're gonna take that into next week and hopefully build the momentum. Congrats
Let's
again.
hope so. Congrats to Joey. He's on my team. First NXT win for him. I knew he'd be really strong here tonight. I've raced with him here a ton, and he wins about every time. So congrats to him on his first NXT win.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna hand it over to Mr. Hendrick. Yes, I'm using Mr.
All right. Well, we're on to our second place finisher, the driver of number 10, Mr. K Therms. K Therms, make sure your audio is included.
Yo.
Yo, well, first things first. I think me and Bren were both shocked at the end to see you up there. At first, we thought you were a lap car, but next thing we know, we checked the leaderboard and you were in P2. So I want to ask, what did you do there on that final round of pit stops?
Me and the 24, we just short pitted that big pack we were in, and I went from like 12th to 3rd, I think. So, yeah, I think it was just a pit stop, early pit stop.
So I know we usually talk to premier drivers such as yourself every Monday night, so it's nice to finally get to talk to you at least on a Sunday night. So did you learn anything in particular that may help you for any future premier races at this track?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't too good at this track, so I just wanted to get some more practice. Definitely learned a lot, yeah.
And so I want to ask about what your future in the NXT series may be like. I know you're premier, so you have limited starts. Do you have an idea on when the next NXT race you plan to run would be?
No, I gotta look at the schedule. Haven't really planned anything else. But
All right.
I would probably definitely use all 3 of my other starts, so.
Well, we definitely do have a lot of time to see you on the track for NXT. All right, well, K-Therms, before I let you go here, celebrate the second place run and prepare for tomorrow night's event at the Glen. Do you have any special shout-outs you'd like to give?
Shout out Mets for having me sub. Shout out you guys in the booth and Camo too.
All right. Well, K-Therms, congrats on P2. I wish you the best of luck tomorrow night at the Glen.
Appreciate it.
No problem. And all right, this one, we've been waiting to hear an interview for a while now. We thought this guy would win earlier in the season, but there has been times where it just has not gone his way. There's been times with controversial moments. Tonight was not one of those. It was a clean and smooth finish for the driver of the 55, Mr. R4D Fire. Make sure your audio is included.
Hello? Yeah, it's good.
All right. Well, first off, congrats on finally getting your first win in ODRL. The first 6 races you've done, you've been in the top 10 for every single one. But of every dart you've thrown on the dartboard, none of them landed on the bullseye position until tonight. I have to ask you, what did it take to finally get that done?
Well, first, I would like to apologize to 62 for the contact earlier in the run. I hit the wall and it gave him damage because he hit me. So I apologize to him. But anyway, last week, I think we had the win. And we got walled. So I think that fueled me to win tonight.
So I know there's been many comments throughout the past weeks of, on my stream at least, of people saying R4D was robbed or R4D should have won. So now that you finally have a win, now that you have a playoff spot on lock, in these upcoming weeks, what should we expect from you?
I'm definitely gonna be more aggressive. So that'll be for sure. Now all I care about is wins. It was points, but now it's wins. So that's what we're going for now.
So now next week we'll be back in the 2020s. It will be at Atlanta. How confident are you in getting your first and second ODRL wins in back-to-back weeks?
I'm actually not very confident. That's more of like a super speedway track, and it's all on the bottom, so it's just more of track position. So I would just be happy with the top 10 and continue the streak.
All right. Well, R4D, before I let you go, celebrate this win. Prepare for next week, as now you have a lot of weight off your shoulders. Do you have any special shout-outs you'd like to give before we begin to wind this one down?
I'd like to shout out Josh Brown for being Josh Brown. And I would shout out my teammate Justin Banjo for being an elite teammate. Shout out OP Cheesy Man again. That's about it actually.
All right. Well, everyone in chat, you guys finally got to see it happen. R4D gets his first ODRL victory in the NXT series. Gets it done at Phoenix. 2 straight seasons for a first-time winner at Phoenix. We go back to Tampax last season, and ironically enough, R4D had to defeat him to get to where he is now. R4D, congrats on your first ODRL victory. I wish you the best of luck next Sunday at Atlanta.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Well, we're going to hear from Metz really quickly on his thoughts on tonight's race. So, Metz, make sure your audio is included.
Yes, sir. I'm happy. I know it was chaos, but short track tempers. But 2 cautions, 33 people. I was very happy about that. We gotta handle some stuff, but on to Atlanta. We'll talk more about it on the podcast Wednesday. We'll see what happens. But shout out to R4D in his first NXT victory. I know he won in Premiere his first time, but congrats on his first NXT victory and lock himself into the playoffs.
Yep, Costco Motor Club, 2 drivers that enter tonight first in the points, and at least one of them finally gets the walk away of a win. We'll see if they can keep it up for next Sunday at Atlanta. Again, we'll do the recap on the bracket, by the way. So the 8 drivers to advance.
Yeah.
R4D will take on Steel Carrot next week, the 1 and 8 seeds. Cobra will be taking on Tata Head, the 4 and 12 seeds will be going at it. And then for the other side of the bracket, Trusting Banjo and Leppy will be facing off. And then Georgia Dog and Master Killer will be facing off. So the 2 and 10 seeds and the 3 and 11 seeds will be taking each other on next week at Atlanta, Sunday night at 9:30 Eastern, back in the 2020s. That should be a good one for sure. Again, we'll keep an eye on the brackets as we go on. Tomorrow night for ODRL Premiere will be at Watkins Glen. I'll be on the call for that one. Camo will be actually racing, from what I've been told. So Camo will be having another in-car camera. I'll be up in the booth. So with that being said, make sure to tune in at 9:30 tomorrow night. But that will do it from me. Bren, do you have any final thoughts on this one?
Overall, a good race. Surprised by some people, biggest movers. I'm surprised by the early pit stops working later in this event, but at the same time, I think we saw it last season. It does work here, early pit stops, so it's fun to see. I can't wait for next week. Tampak's getting eliminated in round 1. I know there was a bit of an issue on pit road, but it's still surprising to me. Master Killer, even though it was a struggle night for him, he still gets in the second round of the tournament, so we'll be talking about that on Wednesday.
All right. Well, with that being said, that was Bren, his final thoughts. Again, a lot happened tonight. First round of the bracket. The recent amount of accidents there at the end involving some of the key contenders. And then fuel mileage into play. But at the end, another first-time winner at Phoenix. Congrats to R4D once again on finally joining that win list. I'm Regular Show 48 closing this one out, saying so long, and I hope you all have a good night. Good night, everybody.
Beluga whale. Yeah, peace. Bye, guys.